Whoa, what's going on, everybody? It is the International Farmer. It is March the 31st of 2022. Last day of March here, and we got like 26 mods and 5 updates, all kinds of stuff to go over today. And I got a handful of showcases because there was more than one worth taking a close look at. But let's dive into it. First, we got the new Holland TC5 Series. This is by DB Modding. And she's looking quite lovely. It's a nice small New Holland, which we don't have many small harvesters in the game. And it does come with its own header, which is also pretty sharp and detailed. Let's take a look at the customizations on it before we take it for a spin. We have 140,000 on the harvester, 30,000 on the 18-foot Barrafeed header. You're going to need 258 horsepower, or not, my bad. This thing has between 175 and 258 horsepower with a 300-liter fuel tank operating at 15 miles per hour. It can hold up to 5,200 to 6,400 liters depending on your setup, and it weighs 11.1 ton. It can do all these crops right here. Now, the header doesn't do the corn, of course, but we do have, when you hit combinations, you can put the Ziegler Corn Champion 5R on there to do your corn, and it does have the Nardi N20T header trailer to pull your headers. Keep that in mind there. Let's take a look at the actual customization. So in the configuration, that's where you get your power options. We got the 175 horsepower. We got the 5.80, gives you 227. And then the 5.90 gives you your max of 258 horsepower. We got Trailborg wheels with narrow and wide, standard, which is wide. And there's wide. Oh, wait a minute. We got wide, narrow, and standard. And then on Midas, you get wide only. Michelin, you get standard, wide. Continental, you get narrow, wide. And then BKT, you get the standard. Redestein, standard and wide, and then back to Trailborg. On the design options, we have standard. Then we have pipe lighting. Get some new lights added there when you do that option. And then 360 lighting. Gonna put lights all around this bad boy. One on each rear corner and one on each top corner. So you can do some working in the night. Now the main colors, we got yellow 1, yellow 2, which is my favorite. I like the yellow 2 myself. And you got yellow 3, and then black. You can go with a black New Holland harvester if you want to. Rim colors, we got white 2, and we got chrome 1 and chrome 2. And you can put your license plate on the front and the back if you choose to. All right, as far as the header goes, there's no options other than those 4 colors we went over. All right, let's go fire this bad boy up. What do you say? Come on. Got all the lights on at the moment. Blinkers, beacons are on. Nice detail on the engine. It does have a rear hitch to pull the trailer. Swath can be turned on or off, of course. But this crop, it's canola. We can't do that. Take it for a spin. Got that interior. Got the extra seat here. Got all our nice controls. And the bin's still got a ton to go. It's not, you can't even see it in there. We still got a ways to go to fill that bad boy. All right, let's get those beacons off. Lights are already off. Shut her down. And there you go. That is by DB Modding, the New Holland TC5 Series. All right, we're going to go look at a couple more showcases of the day. Next, we'll take a look at this new John Deere here. Very nice. This is the John Deere 1630, and tools come with it. It's by the ARM team, and as you can see, it comes with a Stoll 910 front loader, and then you have your Stoll bale picker, and it also comes with your other tools that you need. On the tractor itself, you see the option for front loader attachment. That's only if you want a front loader. If you don't, you can take that off. Let's go take a look at the options on this bad boy. Nice little tractor here. $12,000 is going to be the price of the actual tractor. And we have Trailborg wheels, Michelin, Continental, Midas, Redestein, and then back to Trailborg. On your Trailborgs, you have standard TM600s, narrow tires, rear narrow twin wheels with the painted green, John Deere green. That looks awesome. And then we have back to standard. Like I said, we can do a front loader attachment. Yes, it'll put that device on there. Brand is Stoll or none. And then your license plate on the front and back right corner has a built-in warning sign and a built-in beacon on it as well. Take a look at the Stoll attacher. That has no options. That is just what you see is what you get. Weighs 510 kilograms. On the tractor, it has 60 horsepower, by the way. Manual transmission, 160-liter fuel tank, operates at 18 mile an hour, weighing 4.7 ton. And then we have the bale spike, which weighs 94 kilograms. And you can change the color on that any way you like. John Deere, green or yellow, or whatever color you like, all right? Then you got the manure fork, same thing. Paint that whatever color you like. That weighs 165 kilograms and can hold 750 liters of manure. And then we got your pallet fork, of course, weighs 187. And main colors, you can do whatever you want there as well. And finally, your universal bucket costs $1,400, hauls 1,000 liters, and weighs 351, and pretty much holds anything in the game. And again, we can paint that any stinking color we want. You understand? All right, let's take a look at this thing in action. Let's fire up. Ooh, I like the sound of that. Flashers and beacons are on. Man, that sounded real nice when it's fired up, huh? Take a look at the interior here. Very simple. It's an old tractor. Not a whole lot going to be in there anyway. Hook up to that front attachment, front loader. And there you go. You got a nice little John Deere tractor if you want to do some bale work around your small farm. This is small, by the way, 60 horsepower. So if you're on one of those little maps, this would be a very nice fit for your farm, eh? Oh, she sounds good. Sounds real good. Yeah, I'm going to enjoy this one. Let's see what she sounds like when we shut her down here. Lights off, beacons off. Yeah, very nice. Once again, that's the John Deere 1630 and tools by the ARM team. And finally, we got one last showcase to look at. Then we're just going to run through all the other mods today. I felt like this deserved some love and tender care as well. We got the New Holland 11090 by Peppy978. Anything by Peppy is awesome, and that's why it's on the showcase once again. All right, so let's take a look at the New Holland 11090. It's going to have a range between 110 and 130 horsepower. It's going to cost $85,000. Manual plus power shift transmission, 130-liter fuel tank at 24 mile an hour, weighing 4.6 tons. We have standard configuration, rear with the mud guards. And then we got fenders on the front. We got the 315 kilogram weight on the front. Then we got the weight and rear mud guards and weight with fenders, and then back to standard. Wheel brands, we got Trailborg. On the wheel setup, we got standard, wide tires, rear twins, narrow tires, narrow twin wheels, narrow profile, and then back to standard. We got Vredestein with the standard, Michelin with wide tire option, Continental with narrow tires, and then back to Trailborg. Design, we have New Holland Tradition. That's going to have Tradition painted on the side top there. Then we have New Holland Red, which you could change this to New Holland Red on your colors. Then we have Fiat Agri, which has the Fiat Agri paint job. Got the little bunny rabbit and the Fiat Agri painted on the front. And then New Holland Tradition, which you would go with the blue on that, if you're going for realism. Engine setup, we have the 110, the 130, and back to the 110. So when you go to 130, that air filter and pipe goes up in the sky. Then we do have front loader attachment for Stoll, which is a mod pack, or Quickie, which is in-game, and Hauer. So all your front loader options are available. And design color is going to change this part up here. So if you want it all to be New Holland Red, if you want it to be all Fiat Agri red, then so be it. And then you got your license plate on, I guess it doesn't show up on the front, but it does show up on the back left corner there. Very nice. All right, let's take a look at it. Fire up. Also, I forgot to mention, let's just take a look at it real quick. Wrong key. We are also hooked up to the Forigo DT25. This is by ModPassion. It's a mulcher, can be used to crush the crop stubblers before potatoes can be harvested. The foliager needs to be cut with a Holland topper like this one. Mowers cut grass. You're thinking, why is it saying all that? Well, that's because you can choose what you want it to do. It requires 110 horsepower, weighs 2.6 ton with a 5-meter working width at 11 mile per hour working speed. And right here, we can set it up if we want to use it as a mulcher. So there's your mulcher option. You can set it up as a Holland topper, or we can set it up as a mower and cut grass with it. So pretty cool. You can make this thing do 3 different things. Position of the rollers. Here's your rollers. You got 0 degree, 22 degree, 44 degree, 66 degree, back to 0. PTO color, we can go with the black here. We can go yellow. Top link position low or high. I don't think we're gonna, okay, if you look real close, just that little pin and ring there. It goes from low to high. No color changes on this bad boy. All right, so that's what this thing's hooked up to. I just wanted to cover that while we're at it. All right, so let's fire up. Built-in beacon. Flashers and lights are on. Like I said, we're hooked up to this mulcher. I have it set up as a mulcher. Check out the interior here. Nice and fresh. Again, this is an older style tractor. Ooh, we got the warning labels there on the corner of the window. Very nice, very nice. Details, we got them on this side as well. Nice texture on the seat and interior. Like it. Let's get those flashers off. Get this bad boy unfolded on the back. See what this mulcher looks like in action real fast. Then we'll cover the rest of everything on the list today. we're not moving very fast. And that might be because I could put the roller degree up a little bit. How fast are we going here? Yeah, 3 mile an hour, that's not gonna cut it. Yeah, I think if we would adjust those rollers, let's just test it real quick. Better to test it and figure it out, huh? All right, customize. Let's put position of roller right there. That should, or no, let's put the pin high. I don't know. Let's try 22 degree, see if anything changes. Making it easier to work with. Now we're barely moving at all. All right, so maybe I just don't have good enough horsepower. The tractor has 130 horsepower. This requires 110, so I thought maybe it would be able to handle it. But I guess not, eh? I guess not. Wonder if we attach to the front, which we can't, because we have a weight there. So either way, mess around with that. I know the mod's a good one. It's just, I probably picked the wrong tractor to pull it. Not enough power. But there you go. There's the New Holland 13090. Shut that bad boy down. And we got a lot of other mods we got to cover today, chat. So let's get to it. All right. So we are going to take a look next at the Deutz Fahr Series 7. This is by user555. It's going to cost you $185,000. Has a range of 224 to 263 horsepower with a variable CVT transmission, 435-liter fuel tank, 37 mile per hour, and weighs 8.5 ton. All right, in the options, we have the engine setups like we just went over. And we got the 7250 TTV Warrior with the 263, which changes the paint job here. Very fancy. And then after that, we got Trailborg wheels. We got Michelin with standard, wide, and standard. We have BKT with standard and wheel weights, and rear twin wheels, and twin wheels back to standard. We got Vredestein with the standard, wide, and back to standard. And then Trailborg has your standard wheel weights, wide tires and weights, rear twins, and twins on the front and back. Rim color, we can change that to white or black. Want a blacked out Deutz Fahr Warrior? Then there you go, Lottie. Very sharp looking tractor there. All right, after that, we're going to take a look at the MR650 by Adams Kong. We got us a little quad here, buddy. This has 105 horsepower. It's going to cost you $14,000. Variable CVT transmission, 20-liter fuel tank, 62 miles per hour, weighing 672 kilograms. Zoom in on this bad boy. It's got a nice wide stance to it, looking beefy. Tension belt standard, or we have one. You can have a little rack on the front. We have a rack on the back. And then you can get a rack on the front and back. Probably stick a little pallet of each product on the front and back there. Main colors, all of them. All of them, buddy. And then you got your license plate right there on the back end. Pretty cool there. Another quad to add to the list. All right, next is another cool looking tractor. Never even heard of it. Iseki TJV95 by fvgato. I have never heard of this brand, but it looks pretty unique, pretty cool looking. It has 95 horsepower. It's going to cost you $54,000. Automatic transmission, 120-liter fuel tank, 24 miles per hour, 3.7 ton. And it's just, okay, it says T Japan V. Is this a Japanese tractor, I suppose? Never heard of it. It's very interesting looking. I like it. It's Japanese, I believe. All right, wheel brands, we have Trailborg standard setup, wheel weights, wide tires, wide and weights, rear narrow twin wheels, narrow tires, back to standard. We also have Michelin with the standard, wheel weights, wide and weights, rear twins, narrow, back to standard. We got Continental. Also looks like it has the same options as the last two. We got Midas. And we got Vredestein as well. And we do have some Nokian communal tires. Nice. And then back to Trailborg. Front fender option. Yes, you can put one on there if you would like. Front weight option. Yes. How heavy is that? Front weight, we're going to go from 3.7 ton to 4 ton. So that's 300 kilogram weight right there. Front loader options, we have Quickie and Hauer. So you do have 2 options on your front loader attachments. Main color, anything you want. Anything you want. In the pictures, it was white, and it kind of looks sharp and white because then you can read the logo better. And we also have rim colors. We could do black. That actually looks pretty cool right there. Or you can go white, white, white. And then license plate is not showing up on the front anywhere, but it is on the back left corner. And there you go. Interesting tractor. I'm going to have to try it out. Some Japanese. Interesting. All right, next up we have the Crosetto SPL Pack. This is a trailer pack. It's right here, and it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 pieces to the pack. Holy moly. All right, starting with the first one, the SPL 181. You're going to need 47 horsepower, holds 21,000 liters, and weighs 7.5 ton with a 5.5 working width, and it's just like a forage wagon. Yes. Is it a forage wagon? And it sort of looks like one, but where's the pickup? I don't know if that's I don't know. I like the woodwork on it, though. Very nice. We got Michelin, we got BKT, Vredestein, Trailborg, Continental, Lizard, back to Michelin. We got different tire types. They get a little bigger. And then we got brands Crosetto, Case IH, which makes no sense because it still says Crosetto. But it's Case IH red, Claas green, Deutz green, Fendt new, Fendt old, Hurleman, JCB. These are just colors here. John Deere, Lamborghini, Massey Ferguson, New Holland, same, Steyr, Ultra, black. Dang. All right. Why you? Okay. I like it. Cool. Next, we got the small scale. Yes or no. If you want to have your little ladder there. Additional rear lights are already on there. There's without them. It's going to add these little lights right here. Attacher type, detached black or not detached black. And you got yellow. You got black or yellow option on the PTO. Rear splash guard, no. Rear splash guard, yes. Side bumpers, yes. Or nah. Then you got your rear lights design. We got design number 1, design number 2, design number 3, back to 1. We can also change our rim color here. We can do some chrome, very shiny. That actually does look pretty good right there. So there you go, the Crosetto trailer. And that's a pack. We're not going to go over all these. They're all trailers, but you can see they're very customizable. Back here at the end of the list, we have a manure spreader attachment that you can put on the back, and that's what the work width meant. Okay, so this has a 24-meter working width spreading manure here. So configurations, we got 4 rollers, 2 big rollers, 4 rollers. We got the Crosetto main color. We got all the different colors that we went through on the tractor itself. And then we have power takeoff black, yellow. And then full rear protection, we have no, or we have yes, if you want that all covered with a protection cover. It's going to cost you $18,200. It operates at 12 miles per hour and only requires 64 horsepower, and that weighs 1.5 ton. You would attach that to the back of your trailers here. These can haul manure. Let's see. All right, and then this one is just a little bit I don't know what the difference is for this one. 4 rollers, 2 rollers. Okay, those look the same. I don't know what the differences are. Looks like they have the same specs exactly. So I don't know what that means. We got an RL2 and an RL4. but they both have the option of 2 or 4 rollers. So there you go. All right, let's move on to the next one here. We got the Lizard 2630 and 2633 Tillage Pack. These are some big boys if you're wanting to get some work done. A cultivator prepares fields for the next sowing. This is by JTSage. It's going to cost you $86,000 for the first one, and that requires 400 horsepower, weighs 14.4 ton, 9.2 meter working width. Then you got the 2633 5 section, which needs 550 horsepower, 18.8 ton, 15.2 meter work width. And they just got your different colors here. So this is the same as this one. No, it's not. All right, this requires 300 horsepower, 14.4 ton, 9.2 meter working width. And this one has a 15.2 working meter width, 18.8 ton, 400 horsepower required. Ooh. All right, so here we go. Ugh, I don't know about that paint job. Let's change that to something a little easier on the eyes here. Go. There we go. All right, so we have this one here that the options, we have Trailborg wheels, EKT, Continental. Back to Trailborg. We have brands. You can do Amazon. I don't know where the brand is popping up here. Case. I don't see where the brand logo's popping up. There, on the top. Right there. So you got Amazon, you got Case, you got Deutz, Fahr, Fendt, Horsch, John Deere. So we could change this to a John Deere green. Alright, now we got us a nice John Deere big old cultivator. It's got a built-in beacon on the back and a warning triangle. Got your little lights and your rear license plate. So this thing's actually pretty customizable. And then you got your different options here. This is a much bigger one. Everything's looking the same. You got a rolling basket harrow, or you can do the coil tine harrow on the back, or just a good old trailer hitch. Whatever floats your boat, man. Check that out. That's the Lizard 2630 and 2633 Tillage Pack. All right, up after that is the Horsch Terrano 4 FX. This is a cultivator also that prepares fields for the next sowing. It's made by TyKonKet and Peppy978. You're going to get 2 out of the pack. The Terrano 4FX requires 150 horsepower, weighs 2 ton, 4 meter working width at 11 miles per hour. And the next one costs $16,200 and gives you 4 meters as well. Needs 210 horsepower, weighing at 2.7 ton. So this one's a cultivator. This one, if you look up here, it's a subsoiler, which can be used instead of a plow, which means it digs deeper and requires more horsepower. All right, let's take a look at the cultivator. We got smooth disc option. We got the jagged disc. Kind of like those jaggedy ones. Very nice. And then on the Terrano, we also have smooth disc option or the jagged disc. There you go. Very nice. All right, after that, we got the trailer attacher support. This is going to be by GameMasTer. When the loaded vehicle pulls, the instrument is lifted up and its load is transmitted to the tires. A trailer attacher support. Only cost $100, weighs 100 kilograms, and there you go. There's this trailer support attacher. There's trailer support. There you go. Quite interesting, eh? All right, up after that is the Manure Auger. The Manure Auger by Flying Dutchman. An auger wagon, also known as a chaser bin, are used in the field for temporarily storing different crop types and directly unloading them into other trailers. These bad boys can hold a lot. This thing can hold 45,000 liters, requires 300 horsepower, 12.8 ton, and it does your manure, sugar beet, and potatoes. This is a manure cart, Amity technology, costs $35,000. There's a good look at it. You got your manure configuration, beet and potato. Main colors, whatever you want. Even change the color of the belt. All right, very nice. So just keep in mind that's for manure, sugar beet, and potatoes only. Same with all three of these, actually. All right, here's the RRW 500 Manure Edition. That costs $37,500. That's going to require 300 horsepower, holds 50,000 liters, weighs 13.6 ton. Once again, you can change it to manure or beet and potato setup. Got Trelleborg wheels, Michelin, Redestein, Nokian. Those are nice looking Nokians. Chunky, I like it. And then back to Trelleborg. We got all our different colors of the rainbow here. We can do red, orange, pink, blue. There you go. Just showing you all the different colors here. The Bergman RRW 500 Manure Edition. Can hold a lot of poo. And then finally, we got the KUW2000 Manure Edition. It's going to cost you $25,000. Needs 250 horsepower, holds 24,000 liters, weighing at 8.9 ton. Again, manure, sugar beet, and potatoes. This is your smallest out of the pack. There's your manure, beet and potato setup. We got Trelleborg standard, wide, standard. We also got Michelin with standard and wide. BKT with standard. Redestein with standard and wide. And then we got Nokian again. Back to Trelleborg. And then we got all our different color options once again. Lots of color options there. There you go. Nice pack of auger wagons. All right, let's head over and take a look at the placeables and updates for today. All right, now let's take a look at today's placeables, and we got a handful of updates. Starting off, we got the small grain silo. This is by Dytek96. A small Polish grain silo is used mainly on very small or small farms due to its size and capacity. Adapted to all basic cereals, it can hold 25,100 liters. Price $10,300. Foldable auger and blower. An additional silo to increase capacity is also available. Maintenance 10 a day. The silo must be unfolded before you use it. All right. So you actually have to trigger the silo auger. That's pretty cool. Got that nice, dirty, rustic look to it. Very nice. Next placeable after that is the Hen House by Matej Mods. This is a hen house for 80 chickens. Daily cost $10. Price $25,000. And it's a nice little hen house. We need a little more love for the chickens on this game. There's not much love out there. It's nice to see at least a different hen house here. There it shows them filling it with bags of feed. Very nice. And then there's the egg spawn area. I like it. All right, next up after that is going to be the farmhouse. This is by gamerhzsFSH. And this is a small house that you can put on your farm. Price is $40,000. Daily upkeep is $10,000. I like that little garage. That's a nice garage right there. I hope it works. Show me a picture of that garage opening, and I'm sold. Oh, I don't know if it works or not. If anybody tries it out, let me know in the comments if that opens and closes. Because if it does, then that's a cool mod. All right, next up, we have the Machine Sheds by Rogi12PL and SAYMON345. These are sheds for your machines. Price is $8,000 to $12,000. Daily cost is $8 to $12. Depends on which size you get, I suppose. And just a nice rustic place to store your bales or bags or some small, medium-sized tractors. Those almost look like cinder blocks stacked, but those are beams. That's pretty cool. I like it. Anything that looks old, I'm always sold on it. I like it. All right, next up on placeables, we got a lot of placeables today. We got the medium and small garage, and this is by Matej Mods as well. Medium and small garage agricultural machinery. Medium garage is 15 daily upkeep. Price is $40,000. Small garage is $30,000 with 10 upkeep per day. And it's just a nice place to store stuff, eh? Look at that. Those are all good-sized tractors, too. It's got like 4 of them in there. The nice little animated doors. Got little barrels in front for decoration. Nice. I like it. Some nice placeables today. Next up is the old barn. This is by Koremir. A barn for your machines as well. It's going to cost $26,500. Daily cost of $20. Got a lot of placeable buildings today, chat. Oh my, I called you chat because I thought we were live, but we're not live, so I'll call you viewers. All right. We got some nice vines growing on the side of the brick building there. Again, small to medium size equipment and very rustic. Like it. A lot of good stuff. All right, next up we got a barn with garage. This is by LeoLeo, a barn where you can store machines. Price is $70,000, daily cost $20. Got a nice upstairs attic there. You could put stuff up there with a telehandler or forklift. Little entry to get out and go down the stairs. Man, these buildings are looking good today. I tell you what, more downloads for me. All right, next up is the small shed. This is by Matej Mods, once again. A small shed for agricultural machinery. $10 upkeep per day, price $20,000. And you can fit little stuff in there, very small equipment. Nice lighting at night as well. All right, moving on, we're going to the fence, wall, and gate. This is by Mickey Mapper, and it's a stone fence. Price is $150. Farm gate, 6 meter, price is $3,000. Ooh, look at that fancy. That's detailed. That's for you ritzy farmers out there. You got some extra cash on? You want to have a fancy gate? Oh, yeah? Got the nice, beautiful gates there. Very pretty. I like it. Nice fence and gate pack right there. All right, next up is the loading ramp. This is going to be by STV Modding, a placeable loading ramp for better access to trailers with a front loader. There you go. It's got a little wood beam there to keep you from falling over the edge. Nice to place next to your manure pit or maybe mineral feed area where you can unload pallets with a forklift. You don't have to use this tractor. You can use a forklift too. Pretty cool right there. All right, next we have the wooden support by Jelinek. I think that's how you say it. It's going to cost you $100. Daily upkeep of $5. Wooden support. And as an example, they have 2 beams placed, 2 supports where you can drop logs so they don't roll away. That's actually very smart and very cool, and I like the way it looks for that actual example. That's awesome. Wood support. All right, now we're gonna go look at a few updates. We got an update to the John Deere 1270G series. This is something that already exists. It's by Woodcraft Modding. In the changelog 1.0.0.2, we have fixed lights on medium, low, and high settings. So if you were using this, there is an update to it. And then after that, we also have an update to the John Deere 1110, 1210, 1510G, also by Woodcraft Modding. In the changelog 1.0.02, we have fixed lights on medium, low, and high settings once again. Then we have an update to the Rebe Bluebird 6000 by the SMI modding team. In the changelog 1.1.0.0, we have fixed depth adjustment with roller configuration. So now we can roll behind after you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Oh, I didn't know you could attach that to the front too. Very nice. Then we have an update to the Lizard ST16000 seed tender. This is by Iceberg00. Big changelog here on version 1.1.0.0. We have added sounds, adjusted unload speed, added grain door animation, updated lights and added reversing light, updated color options, fixed suspension issues, and added 2 BKT and 1 Vredestein tire options. So big update to that. So if you're using it, make sure you get it updated for all that new goodies. All right. You know what I'm saying? Good stuff right there. And then our last update of the day is the Pioneer Seeds Pack, which just came out, I think, yesterday or the day before. In the changelog, he has fixed inscription on soy bags, and bags and pallets with sorghum are added. and that's by Z84. Ladies and gentlemen, we have covered everything today. We had about 5 updates and 26 mods, something crazy like that. So big day on the Mod Hub. Go enjoy all the new stuff. I know I'm downloading around half of this stuff at least. The tractors are awesome. The new Holland, the new harvester's looking sweet. Old school New Holland here. Got that new quad there looking pretty sweet. That Iseki is very cool as well. Just a cool looking tractor. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please leave a like. We're not getting many likes on these videos. I don't know if you guys like what I'm doing or not. You got to hit that like to prove it. Come on, baby. All right, that's it, though. This is the International Farmer. We're signing off, and we will catch you tomorrow. Have a great one, guys and ladies. Goodbye.